Hey, what's up? This is Dan McDonald, the Life Regenerator, and today's video. I've got a little inspiration here for you, but kids, please don't try this at home. This is for professionals only. This is 32 ounces of dandelion juice, approximately 3 full bundles. So, like I said, don't try this at home unless you have been drinking the juices for a while and your liver and your kidneys are in pretty good shape. You want to make sure your GI tract is fairly healthy. Mine is probably healthier than it's ever been, but there's always deeper levels to the cleansing of the tissues and the organs in the body. Maybe I have orthorexia, but please, allow me to do my thing. Allow me to be an orthorexic and take it to its very end. Because then once I'm healthy, then I'll be good enough and people will like me. I get teased all the time for crazy stuff, but I do know what I'm doing. I've been on the watermelon diet for several days. Just like to knock back a little bit of dandelion juice every once in a while to just give that liver a nice purge, strengthening, and tonification. Can you dig it? Oh man. Nobody can knock that back in one shot. I gotta take a deeper breath. You ready? Check it out. Wow, that is straight 100% shit. Cacao, baby. Like I said, it's not for an amateur there, but I sure love me some juices. You know, I like to use the fruits, and you've heard me say this a million times, but you probably can never get it enough. I can never get it enough 11 and a half years later, but fruits, sugars feed the cells the energy. Fruit acids from true, it sounds counterintuitive, but fruit acids are like soap in the blood vessels, in the veins, in the lymphatic system, dissolving accumulations. All the diseases are a result of the accumulations. All the accumulations are the result of obstructed flows of energy. Obstructed flows of energy are due to mental and emotional states. So we're working on a full program of healing. I'm ultra committed to helping as many people as I possibly can to stay inspired and motivated while I continue to go down this path myself. So we're just trying to find peace. When they're yelling at you in your face and telling you what an idiot you are, and you're a loser and you're no good, can you maintain that peace? Of course, it's very challenging, when they're cutting your finger off with a butter knife. Can you maintain your peace and still love them? I will continue to work at my goal, at staying at peace, even when my ex-wife calls. You know what I'm saying? So being at peace, loving her, finding a way to make all this work as far as for my children, for myself, and also just being at peace. Even though I had a hell of a stressful day, I just looked at the whole day as an opportunity to stay at peace, because peace is the flow of the divine energy. And if you can keep that divine energy flowing through you at all times, if you're not into a spirituality, then you can call it the life energy. It doesn't really matter, because it's all just one huge vibration of light. And it's brighter than the brightness of 1,000 suns. It's the lightless light. As some people simply simplify it, they call it God. Making sure the red light's still on, because when the sun is bright. But anyways, I wanted to make a short video, and I was talking about the fruit sugars. Get on the fruit sugars and dissolve those accumulations. The herbs here are cell strengtheners, tonifiers. They're basically tissue-specific herbs that are designed by God, if you will, or Mother Nature, or just consciousness itself. Consciousness is becoming a science now, isn't it? Even though you can never really scientifically prove consciousness, because you'd have to have a subjectivity. But anyways, so you'd have to experience consciousness in order for it to be validated. You can't really, do any laboratory experiments to prove that you're conscious. anyways, you just have to have faith, I guess. I got heaps of faith. I mean, I got so much faith, it's oozing out of me. And I had a bit of a rough day. I didn't get diddly squat done. Nothing. It's like 5:30 and I didn't get anything done that I wanted to get done. I did an hour of meditation. I did 30 minutes of yoga. And that went well. I didn't get to rebound and do my breath work yet. Now, you know, anyways, several things happened and I don't really want to go into it. It's cool stuff, but it kept me from getting anything done. But I'm at peace with it. I had a pretty stressful day. But that dandelion juice, boy, will just put you to rest in your soul and give you a lot of energy cellularly. You know, just cleaning out the liver is my main thing. I've got harbored resentments, and I need to get out those, and I need to forgive everyone, and I need to let nobody piss me off, and I need to let nobody get to me. You know, I just got to stay in that peace. I've got to remember that God loves us all, no matter what, and I should love everyone too, no matter what, and not get my little tiny personal human stuff in the way. I'm a little human and I want things my way. I'm trying to be a real man, you know what I mean? It's not easy, but I have this vision in my heart, like the solitude is just, it sounds so much better and better and better, and yet I'm blowing up like crazy in the world, and yet there's this part of me, this huge part of me, the predominant part of me just wants to sit in this motel room by myself, never pick up the phone. I do enjoy these videos. If I could just make this video, be here with you right now, and then just call it good, but then all of it that comes with it, you know, all of it, like I'm supposed to mention the fact that we're having a sale on the DVDs. I forgot that. I'm supposed to do that at the beginning and at the end of every video. Hi, this is Dan, to make sure that you remind that the DVDs are 50% off right now, so they're $13 and they're normally $27. And I'm supposed to remember to do that, so I just did that, just to remind everyone, because there's new viewers all the time, and you know, those extra sales are just what it's about, you know, right now. And I think I met a gentleman today who drove an hour and a half to come see me and just showed up at the motel room, which was kind of a surprise. But you know, he came down and he was just like, dude, we can tell that you're legit, that you're not doing this for the money, that money's just, we all understand. Most of us are aware and conscious, you know, mature adults that realize you got to do what you got to do. We can see that you're not trying to sell us. I mean, it's gotten to be more lots of plugs. Here's a plug here, plug here. I get millions of people that want me to do plugs, and I just don't want to turn this into a plug site, you know, where I'm plugging something every video, even though I've been doing that lately for several reasons, because you do make more sales. But I have my daily viewers, and I love them, and I want to show them that, hey, I'm here because I love this stuff. I'm here to, it's part of my service to you, to humanity, because I'm really good at it. No, but who in your family, is your family members going to remind you to drink 32 ounces of dandelion juice, or 10 to start with, and then work up to 16, and then you can go to 24, and then maybe 32. Or mix it with some apples and carrots and just go slow. But, you know, no one's going to remind you of that. You got to have a wingnut, you know, eccentric weirdo like Dan McDonald up here, you know, showing you all this crazy cool stuff, all about the fruits and the veg. I mean, yeah, you're skinny, but you're healthy. You're super, super, super healthy on these foods. But see, I'm actually healthy. A lot of the bodybuilders are going to be like, dude, you're too small. You gotta eat some bodies of the animal bodies. So you're too small. You're not big enough, Life Regenerator. But I don't want to be big, because when I was big, I was dumb and I was miserable. And I was not healthy. I was just aggro all the time. So, you know, I don't have anything against meat. I know it's very athletic and stuff, but I think I'm a healthy human being. You know what I mean? I think that I'm a healthy human being. Of course, I just got off a fast, and all I do is eat watermelon. So I'm, you know, pretty skinny, but I'm healthy, and that's what matters. And I'm working on the levels of consciousness anyways. So I eat the sattvic foods that are nourishing and cellular energization without the stimulation, which is my overall goal. So the fruits and the sweet foods are more of the sattvic, calming, energizing foods, where you get into some more of the spices and garlic and onions. Those are more of the rajasic, stimulating foods. And then when you get into the cooked, over-processed, dead, gross, overcooked foods that are just slime sludge, that's more of the tasmic, more of the depression, the unhappiness, you know what I mean? And the heaviness of life takes you over. But if you want to be that light, bright light then you want to get up into those fruits up in the trees that are just buzzing with vitality and energy that go right through your GI tract and sweep everything clean. So the walls stay clean in there, alkalized, the gallbladder and the liver function optimally, and everything's ingested through the small intestine because it's clean, and then the large intestine sucks out the last of the water and the nutrients, and the stomach stays in a nice acid state, and the rest of the body stays in an alkaline state. The blood fluids, the alkaline states, are brought on by the foods that you consume, as well as the thoughts you think and the emotions that you experience. So that's why it's so important to stay at peace with your ex-wife, with your worst enemy, with everyone, because it's for your health that you're doing it. So don't let any of these little earthly things bring you down, Dan. It's just a temporary thing. You don't have to be attached. I'm just trying to do a good job. I want to look good. I want to be calm, relaxed, and peaceful so that I can be that in the world. So that's why it's mandatory for me to be at peace with everything that's going to come up from the karma of my past. And then I need to not make any more of that type of karma by remaining celibate and just getting on point so that I have a good plan for my future in my life when I want to just sit and be a yogi, raise my kids up, and keep practicing these practices and make a long-term plan so that when my children are raised and all this is done, I can just disappear out of the deal. I can't do that now, although I have a huge, strong desire to just disappear and just slip away into the abyss. But I have to be, I have to do what I don't know, I just want to do what's right, but it's really hard to know because the silence and the solitude is just so meaningful. I love spending time with myself because my own energy is so cool. I just don't get, it's just chill. Don't sweat the small stuff. Live a simple life. Simplify everything down to the bare bones, so that you don't have 10 billion things you have to protect and insure and worry about and be all stressed out about. You can just be like, yo, minimize your bills, minimize your everything. That way you don't have to think so much about the things in this world. You can think about the things in the world that's the dimension sort of beyond this world. It's in this world, but it's not the heavy, dense things in this world. It's the elevated, illuminated thoughts of all this is just dust in the wind, so you don't have to have a heart attack with your spiritual energy. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to block off your spiritual life force with the worries and frets of this world. Oh my God, what's going to happen if I lose my house? Oh my God, is your house really going to burn down? I mean, you worry about it. You have these fears, that are not even really reasonable. You know what I mean? So we want to transcend our fears and find peace in the moment. Although today was very stressful at the level of being a human, I also, through the whole time, the whole thing, I was looking at everything, I was observing myself, I was examining myself, I kept coming back. I got a little stressed out. I'm more right-brained, so I'm more creative type, more just kind of float off into the, just do nothing. But when I got to get in and use my left brain, I need an assistant is what I need, but I got to get some serious dough coming in for that. So anyways, I'm, just trying to do my best, and love you. And didn't want to ramble on too long, but there's only one thing to say, and that's that I'm a long-winded son of a gun, eccentric as hell, probably extremely narcissistic. I don't know. It seems like my intention is good. My intention is good. It'd only be to entertain you for one. If this wasn't entertaining, then I don't know what to tell you. Because I'm a pretty entertaining, eccentric, weird guy. You're like, where the hell is this guy going to go? I don't need to do 3-second flash display on YouTube and change the scenes like all these young little YouTubers do, because I do that through my own ADD. You're like, what just happened? We were talking about fruit 1 second ago. Now he's over here talking about his ex-wife, and then what happened? Where are you, dude? Hey. I'm in the Twilight Zone, baby. My name is Dan McDonald, and I'm going to stay real because I really appreciate you guys giving me all that feedback on the YouTube channel. Dan, be real, because this was pretty real. I just think that I want to try to just be real, give you love, give you some stuff to think about, and kind of come back to that center zone because I'm growing. Believe it or not, I'm really growing. I can see it. Normally I don't see it too much, but I can really feel it. Because I'm really examining myself. I'm like looking at myself, I'm being honest, I'm remembering that peace is the most important thing, and just forgiving and loving all the time, no matter who it is, and just really trying to work everything out in this world as best as I can. You know, just this world, man, everyone's going to have their challenges, but I'm telling you, they're here for you. They're here to teach you. They're here to teach you that you can even love those people that hate you or drive you crazy or you just don't understand and you cannot get, and you don't think you're ever going to get them, and you don't think that they're ever going to change. So you got to be the one to change. You got to find a way to be so spacious and so loving that that even if someone is extremely toxic, that they just don't even touch you, not in the slightest. You know what I mean? Because you are the divine energy and you are the light of life. I am here to attest to that, my friend. So, drink juices, eat fruits, take care of yourself, and be honest with yourself. Focus on what's going through your mind. Feel what's going through your heart. And from the pain and whatnot, don't run from it. Actually, it's wise to go into it. When you try to avoid the pain, you actually make it worse. When you go into the pain with awareness, wherever your body hurts or wherever your mind hurts or if your heart is real heavy, go ahead and be brave and go right into that broken heart of yours and just feel that broken heart. Because I will tell you from experience that if you go into that broken heart and you bring that light of awareness, that light of consciousness, which is not bothered, your mind is bothered because it has a lot of attractions and aversions. The mind has things, I like this, I don't like that. But the spirit is all encompassing. And if you can just be at peace and have that really wide space, you don't have to have, I like this, I don't like that. Because then you can only be happy half the time. You can only be at peace half the time. When it's the way you want it, then you can be at peace. But when it's not the way you want it, then you're mad as hell and you're having a bad day and you're causing obstructions to the flow of the energy. And what we're all about here on the Life Regenerator channel, the reason why we eat this way, feel this way with the love, and think this way with the non-dualistic totality of just looking at everything, observing it without even judging it, and just allowing it to be. Just total observation. Be the awareness that you are, and watch the miracle of your life unfold. Be the awareness. Watch the synchro destiny. You know, just the synchronicities are amazing when you just pay attention and allow. And just be the awareness. Dan McDonald, the Life Regenerator. Don't forget that for just a few more days the DVDs are going to be on sale for half off, over half off actually, for $13. So it's a pretty good deal. I'm real proud of the DVDs. They're highly you know, educational information products. And they're going to help you to learn a lot more about this raw food stuff. Real practical, pragmatic ideas, concepts, recipes, and experiences that I've had in my life. All 5 of them. I'll go over them real quick. What the heck? Anyways, but every time I do this, I make more sales. So you can see why I'm doing it more often. It's like, duh, I see the sales go up. It's like, hey, you know, it's like, if you're a vacuum salesman, you don't just go, well, screw it, I'll just do 1 house a day. No, you knock on 40, 50 houses a day and you sell 2 or 3 vacuums, you know what I mean? So here I go, driving all my everyday viewers nuts, but you guys understand because you love me, because I love you right back. Green juice recipes for detox. You know, green juices, what's up? Dan's favorite raw food recipes. Simple gourmet, go raw, stay raw, get started and stick with it. Lose a pound a day. This is epic, really. They're all epic, but lose a pound a day is really cool because a lot of people want to lose weight. Raw kitchen essentials. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of knowledge in that one. Dan McDonald, Love Generator, baby, the Light Generator. I see the light in you, and I really want you to have a wonderful and blessed life. So peace be with you. Thanks for subscribing to these videos, and if you want to, you can sign up for the Insiders Club on my website. It used to be called the email list, but now we are calling it the Insiders Club because I send special videos over there with different special things that are a little bit more personal, private. So you go to my website at regenerateyourlife.org and you sign up for the email list, and we are now calling it the Insiders Club. So get inside the Life Regenerator's head and see just how insane a human being can be. Peace.
Oh man, that's a good one.